Good morning. It is, what's today? Sunday. It's 8:20. It's 8:20 a.m. Okay, it's 8:20 a.m. Today is the last day, guys. John comes home today. Finally. He's not coming home till midnight, so the kids will already be asleep. So it'll technically be kind of like me having the kids again for whatever amount of time. Kai is so hungry right now. Hold on, sweetie. But the important thing is that he's coming home. So I'm super excited. It's Sunday, so we were thinking about going to church, but then I realized my kids are sick, and I hate being that parent who gets everybody else's kids sick. So I'm gonna stay at home, let them have one more day of getting healthy, because tomorrow starts the week, and then I have, kids throughout the week next week that I watch, so I just want them to be as healthy as possible. Some people have asked if John and I do go to church. We do go to church. I would say we go to church regularly when the kids are feeling well, like when our schedules are doing well. Like when Kai is sleeping through the night, we go all the time. But when she's not sleeping through the night, or when John works on Saturdays, we don't, just because it's really hard on the family to not have a single day, to sleep in or to be at home or to get errands or housework done. And I know what some Christians are probably thinking right now, that's so terrible. Whatever, you guys should go to church or what, blah, 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 blah. But I don't know. I just don't feel like you have to be in a building to necessarily praise God. And I don't think that makes me any less Christian. I don't know. Anyways, this is a terrible subject that I probably should not be talking about. But yes, to answer your question, we do go to church. We just haven't gone regularly or recently just because of our schedules and everything that's going on. And my dad's a minister. I mean, I grew up as a minister's child. And he doesn't hate on me for not going, so I don't think any of you guys should hate on me either. We actually go to the same church my parents do. So there you go. There's your answer. So again, I wanted to go this morning, but I just don't want my kids to get anybody else sick. Kaya's like crazy, wants to eat breakfast, but I'm trying to make her scrambled eggs, and then she's got blueberries and bananas over here, which I'm going to make Wyatt a plate, even though he's still sleeping. Both kids slept the night last night after I got Wyatt, settled down again. He, of course, woke up and was bouncing off the walls, so I had to take his flashlight away from him, which I don't think he'll be able to sleep with it anymore. He used to be able to just go to sleep, using the flashlight, because he's always slept with a flashlight, but I don't think he can anymore. But he fell asleep right after I took it away and after I changed his poopy. So I think his biggest deal was his poopy. He just felt unsettled and wasn't ready to go to bed because he had that urge to go poop. I just wish he would have done it in the toilet. So I'm cutting Wyatt a banana. He is still sleeping, so I'm going to let him sleep as much as, I'm going to let him sleep until the scrambled eggs are done, and then I'll wake him up to come down and eat breakfast with his sister. But that's our day. I don't know what we're going to do. I kind of want to run to the store because I have some errands I have to do. At 7 o'clock tonight, I have to pick up Ava from her dad's house. Usually John does the picking up while I stay at home with the kids and start getting them ready for bed, because we pick her up at 7, and so it's it's a long drive. It probably takes an hour to go pick her up. So John usually goes, and I usually stay home with the little kids and get them ready for bed. So since John's not here, I'll have to do that. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should just do some shopping towards 7 o'clock, so then I'm already in that area. I don't know. Oh, I hear Wyatt. He's got a My Little Pony that has, in one paw, it has a cat's meow, and then in the other one's got the Star Wars song. And I hear that going off in his room. So that is our day. We don't really have any plans. And we're just excited that John's coming home. And I can finally announce to the world that he's been gone for the last 4 days on my Facebook. It's been killing me, because I'll complain about something, and I can tell people are probably wondering why I'm complaining more than normal, but it's really because John's been gone and life has been a lot harder. Like, I don't know how you women who don't have a husband or a partner that come home regularly because of their jobs, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you military moms with multiple kids, I don't know how you do it. I have so much respect for you guys. Because I'm exhausted. I'm like totally beat and I just want a break. Like I don't know. I guess, I don't know. It's just exhausting. I think I know where I want to go now for my trip because John said that like when he gets back, like I need to plan a trip for myself somewhere. I think I want to save up and go to Cali because there's so many of you guys out there that I would love to meet, and it's warm there, and I haven't been since I was a really little kid. And I have family out there too, actually, in Southern California, I think. But I would love to go out there, eat the food, see people, you know, that kind of stuff. So if you live in Cali, let me know. Maybe that'll make my decision even easier. I don't think I could leave my kids for that long, though. Like, it would probably have to wait until, like, summertime before I go out because, I don't know. I feel like Kaya's still a little too young for me to leave her for that long and not feel, like, horrible. I would feel horrible. I would not have a fun time feeling guilty, so I shall wait till summer when she's almost 2. Yeah, if you live in California and you'd like to join me for a coffee date, let me know. If I had more time on my hands, I would just make a road trip out there and then stop in every state up until that point, but that's a long drive. I've done it before as a kid. It's a super long drive. I'm making scrambled eggs, and then I'm going to go wake up Wyatt and then finally give Kaya her food because she's over there starving. So Wyatt's awake. Good morning.
Mommy, where's my flashlight?
You remember I took it away last night because you couldn't go to bed. Do you want it back? Oi, good morning to me. So here we have breakfast. We have bananas, blueberries, and scrambled eggs for each of the kids. And then some for me. It's hot. Can you say hot? Yeah, it's hot. Come on, let's go change your diaper. So Wyatt's downstairs crying because I won't let him watch a movie because he hasn't eaten his breakfast. So, well, you haven't. So that's the end of the story. Well, that's great. Well, when you do, then you can. Okay, well, when you do, you can. So go upstairs and eat your food. I need to change your sister's diaper. I was sitting at the table waiting for you to eat, but you refused to eat, so you don't get a movie. Period. Okay. Come on, Kaya, let's change your diaper. Let's change your diaper. I just changed Kaya out of her morning diaper. She pooped in her cloth diaper, or in her disposable, which is always a win for me. I love when I see a poop in the disposable because that means there might not be a poop in a cloth. So I'm going to go run this outside to the trash. So Kaya's so cute. She saw me put my slippers back on after I got back inside, and she wanted her own slippers. Can you show me your slippers? Can you show me? Oh, here they are. Look at how cute they are. Slipper. Wyatt says he's gonna eat. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. So I'm gonna empty the dishwasher, and that's the amount of time Wyatt has to eat his breakfast, and if he doesn't eat it, then he's gonna go spend some time in his room to think about things. Well, then go eat your food. That's so simple. You need food to survive and to become a big, strong boy. So we got the kitchen cleaned up. We are going to head downstairs. Wyatt ate his breakfast, so he wants to watch The Incredibles, so I'm going to get him changed out of his pajamas. I got my cup of coffee. And Wyatt will just watch The Incredibles while we play. My kids never actually watch movies. Like, they don't actually sit and watch anything. They maybe spend like 10 or 15 minutes watching something and then get distracted by a toy and then start playing with their toy. Wow, look how greasy my hair is. So what I can see what is going to happen is I'm going to start the movie, and then Wyatt's going to start playing with his Legos, and Kai's going to start playing with something with me, and yeah, so we're going to do that. It's Sunday, and I just don't feel like, I don't know, I highly even doubt I'm going to change my clothes, because I I don't know. My urge wants to go out, but it's just so exhausting with kids just because I'm bored and I don't know. This is when I really need a girlfriend who I could just call and say, hey, come over and hang out. Bring your kids or bring just yourself. You riding your toy? You ready to go night-night? Oh, your slipper came off? Can you say help? Help. Okay, you ready to go night-night? Oh, that one's coming off. Say help?
Ow.
Thank you. You ready to go night-night? Yeah. Okay, let's change your diaper and then get you something to drink and go night-night? Yeah. Okay. Are we going night-night? Yeah, night-night. Can you say night-night? Can you say night-night? Let's close your blinds. Can you say night-night? Night-night. Can I have a kiss? Yeah. Love you. Can you give them a kiss? Kisses? Good girl. Night-night. So Kaya is awake from her nap. I'm tired. I'm debating, it's 30 degrees outside, so it's relatively warm. And it's not like raining or it's not windy. So I'm debating whether or not I should go somewhere with the kids. I don't know where I would go though. Hi, baby. She's in here playing with her flashlight. What are you doing? Ooh. What are you doing? Got Blinky. Got the flashlight. Got other Blinky.
Hi. Hi.
Oh. What are you forgetting?
Hi.
Got baby doll? Okay. Oh. Alright, got baby doll. Alright, got Horton. Alright, got... You're so weird. And now the flashlight. Okay. Oh, whoa! Okay. Oh gosh. So we have everything. Every day. It's the same thing. So Kaya is by far one of the best fake criers in the family. Wyatt's probably a close tie to second. He is upset because she keeps messing up or trying to play with his truck, and she is upset because he won't let her. So I'm going to ignore her because this is just kind of the thing that she does lately, is she fake cries and she's gonna follow me. You can't mess up your brother's stuff, sweetie. I'm going to do a load of cloth diaper wash because the bag is quite full. Yep. Okay. It's 4:55 right now. We are on our way to go pick up my mom. We're gonna go grocery shopping, and I didn't vlog for a few hours today just because, I don't know, there's a lot of reasons. One, because I was sick of talking to a camera. Like, not sick of talking to you guys, I mean I was sick of having a camera in my face. And two, because I wanted to spend time with the kids without a camera in my face. But it's 4:56 Since I last was on here, let's see, a second ago to you guys, I cleaned up, the kids cleaned up their toys before we left the house. Well, Wyatt did. I helped Kaya with hers. It was very long and trying. There were tears. I had to put Wyatt in a timeout a few times, but it got done. I vacuumed, and yeah, so I like to leave my house clean just because I think it's a really good habit for the kids to get into, not to leave messes, because it's always harder to clean up messes later than it is just right away, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's good to leave.
So we are on our way to pick my mom up. Like I said, she needs to get some groceries, and I need to get out of the house. I think 4 days is too long for my husband to be gone right now. I think it would have been better if he maybe would have came home last night instead of tonight. And I know to some of you I probably sound like a naggy, whiny wife, but I'm really tired. The kids have both been sick. I'm already a stay-at-home mom, so I'm around them 24/7. And like today, I was super stressed out just because Wyatt's just been extremely difficult today. And I don't know if it's because he's sensing that I'm really exhausted or what, but I'm just really tired, and my patience ran pretty thin starting last night, and then he's just been really difficult since breakfast this morning, as you guys saw. So I feel like 4 days is too long, because if John would have come home yesterday, like, this is just my honest feelings, like what I'm thinking right now. If he would have come home yesterday, I think I wouldn't have been this upset. Like, I'm upset because I didn't get away from my kids today. You know, sometimes, you know, when John gets home from work, I can hold it together until John gets home. No matter how bad of a day I'm having, I can hold it together until he gets home. But unfortunately, when he's away, I mean, I had nowhere to escape. Wyatt was being a really big bully to his sister, and they were just fighting like cats and dogs. And, you know, I usually at that point would say, okay, John, watch them while I go to my room for 15 minutes to, like, take a breather. But I couldn't do that today. And even when I walked upstairs just for a second to go to the bathroom just to get away from the screaming for like a few minutes, Wyatt and Kaya both followed me upstairs and continued their fighting there. So like I said, I don't know how military wives do it. I don't know how other people do it. I think 4 days was just 1 day too late for John to be gone with the kids at this age, and them both being sick. And it just, I don't know. I kind of just wish he would have come home earlier, like just a day earlier. Like, I think I wouldn't have blown up today if he would have just come home a little bit earlier. But that might just be the cranky mom/wife in me talking, who just wants a little bit of a break from her kids. I probably sound pathetic to some of you guys, especially if you're single moms and used to doing this. But I guess I'm just not used to it, because like with my daughter, like I said, like, yes, I was a single parent with her, but I got away. Like, I worked 3 jobs at one point, you know, so I wasn't around her all the time. And I've been around my kids now 24/7 for 4 days straight. Well, no, I've been around them 24/7 for like a week, like more than that straight, but I've been for the past 4 days with them straight by myself, with maybe like a few hours with my mom visiting, and that's it. So I'm just done. I'm overwhelmed and I'm done. So we're gonna go get groceries, and then we're gonna go home. I feel like such a big baby. I don't even know if I'm gonna put that in the video, because I just feel like I just complained for 5 minutes for no reason. But and then we're gonna go home, and then I'm gonna make dinner, and then do bedtime routine, and then go to bed. And then John will be home around midnight, 1 o'clock this morning. So yeah. And then tomorrow I have a court date, so that should be fun. What are you doing? Mwah. Oh. Wyatt is with Grandma in her car, and we are getting cereal. I put all the groceries away, minus a few things. Kaya and Wyatt are kind of playing around. Wyatt just had an accident downstairs, so I had to clean up his pee and then get him in different clothes. I'm tired. I am making dinner right now because it's like 6:20, almost 6:30, and I don't have any energy anymore. So what I am making for the first time is I'm trying one of those P.F. Chang's frozen meals, and I'm making rice as well.
So hopefully it tastes good. I don't know, I've never done them before. It's the Mongolian style chicken. It says it's supposed to feed 2 adults, so I figure that means it'll feed me and the 2 kids with maybe a little leftovers depending on how hungry I am. I picked up some treats for myself at Kroger because I felt like I deserved them. I got these cheesecake middles. They looked interesting. More of these gingerbread men that my mom introduced me to. They're amazing. And then 4 bags of edible grass, which Lisa got me addicted to last Easter. And I will be gnawing on them after I put the kids to bed. So, like I said, it's 6:30. I just started the cloth diapers. So those are in the wash. We're gonna eat, and then I'm gonna put the kids to bed. So this is what dinner looks like tonight. Smells really good. I don't know what it's gonna taste like. There's Wyatt's and there's Kaya's, and so we are going to eat. Who wants to eat? You wanna eat? Yes. You wanna eat?
Yes.
Okay. Go put Grandma's scarf away. Got the kitchen cleaned up after dinner. All the dishes are put away. And now the kids, it's 7:14. Ava should be home in about 15 minutes. So I'm letting the kids play for a few more minutes. They're in here playing with flashlights that they got. I don't know. Can you see them? There's one of them. There's the other one. So I bought diapers while I was at the store because, as you guys know, what's wrong? Are you scared? As you guys know, Kaya uses disposables at night, and Wyatt uses them at night as well. It's on her blankie. Blankies are disgusting. So I got more diapers because we were running low, and usually like a big pack like this lasts us for a long time. So I'm gonna put these away, switch laundry, and then get the kids ready for bed. It is 8 o'clock and the kids are all in bed. Teeth brushed, everything like that. Wyatt, still always the difficult one. This is day 3 of not having Zarbies, and I don't think that he was difficult putting to sleep because he couldn't fall asleep. I think it was just because he was just being defiant, so I didn't give him a Zarbies because I didn't feel like that was reason enough to give it to him, because I know his body is actually falling asleep before 8, so that's good, because last night it was more of a boundaries thing, not a him falling asleep thing. So tonight I think it was the same issue, just because he's been very defiant all day since breakfast, as you guys saw. So I don't know. Wyatt can be so good on some days. Like, he'll wake up in a really good mood, and say, "Good morning, Mama," and all that. And I just knew from this morning when he woke up that it was just going to be a hard day. He woke up literally and the first thing he did was crying. So I knew it wasn't going to be a good day. And I feel bad, complaining so much about how hard it's been and how, today just kind of really sucked. But, I'm just trying to be honest and tell you guys how I feel, and I feel like such a wimp that, I'm this distraught, and it's only been 4 days and 5 nights since John's left. I hate that this almost week, wore me down so much. It just makes me feel like such a complainer, but I'm not used to it. When Wyatt was Kaya's age, Ava was 7, so it's a whole different ball game having a 16-month-old and a 3-year-old than it is a 16-month-old and an almost 7-year-old. Ava by then was pretty dependent and independent. She went to school. She's just always been just really good and well-behaved. Even as a toddler, she was just really good. And, Wyatt's just thrown me off guard just because he's so difficult. Everything with him is just difficult. Putting socks on. Cleaning up toys today, and he's not always like that. It's just certain days he just gets it in his mind that he's not going to listen or he's not going to behave, and it's just so difficult. And I think he could feel how stressed out I was today, and it probably didn't make things any better, but I just feel, and I feel terrible. You know, I don't like raising my voice at my kids. I have that mom stern voice, but I also raise my voice sometimes, and I hate it. Like I mentioned earlier, like I made it my 2014 goal not to yell as much or get stressed out as much, and I totally broke that goal today because I just lost it. I just, you know, it's so difficult when this little human being is being so defiant to you when all you are trying to do is like help them live. Like everything's a fight. Eating meals, cleaning up toys, picking up, you know, putting on socks, putting on the coat, going to the bathroom, washing hands. Like everything is just like a wall. And then you have to chip away at that wall until finally it falls down and they're like, okay, I'll do it. And after 4 days straight by myself doing that all day long, I think it's just finally like gotten to me. And I hate that I couldn't go any longer without blowing up. I hate it. It makes me feel like such a horrible parent, and I don't know. I love my son and I love my kids, but man, they're hard. And Kaya and Wyatt, they just are constantly fighting with each other. Like I mentioned earlier, it's like a cat and a dog. Like they're just constantly fighting, and most days they're like good, but today again I think they just felt my tiredness and my stress, and I think they have had enough of John being gone. I mean, they've not actually asked for him or talked about him, and when we FaceTime they weren't upset when they saw him. Like I don't think they've not really cared. I shouldn't say that, that sounds bad, but you know what I mean. Like it hasn't really been that big of a difference for them because they're used to being home with me, but I think they're just getting sick of me being the only person around with them, and I think that that's why today kind of blew up. So I think that's our threshold. I think 3 days would have been great. I think 4 days was just one day too many for all of us, but I just feel terrible. I just hate having bad days, and I hate blowing up at my kids, and I hate complaining so much, and I hate feeling so worn down, you know, when I should just be grateful that I have these kids and I should just know how to deal with my stress better. But I don't know. Like I was never like this when Ava was a toddler, you know. She was just, it's just Wyatt. I just don't understand. I mean, already Kaya's more well behaved than Wyatt. Like she will, when you tell her no, she'll stop. When you ask her to give you something, like if she picks up something that she's not supposed to have, she'll give it to you. Like she picks up my cell phone all the time and goes, here you go. Like she says, here you go, and hands it to me. Wyatt at that age would take it and either like, you know, step on it or he'd throw it across the room before he'd give it to you. And, you know, it's just, I don't know. I think I'm the most upset because I'm so upset. You know, it's only been 4 days and 5 nights, and I'm like acting like the biggest baby in the world. And I hate that I feel like a horrible mother for being so just nasty today. You know, Wyatt's 3. He's a toddler. I know that there are things that he can't control, and his emotions are just everywhere. I know that, and I'm an adult. I should be able to control my temper and be more patient, you know. And I hate when I get to that point where I can't, and I would never harm my children, and I would never, you know, I would never do anything like that, but I hate that I yelled today so much. And I hate that I just have complained so much to you guys. Like, I just feel like such a freaking failure. It just wasn't a good weekend. With the kids getting sick, Ava being gone, and then, I don't know. But anyways, so that has been my last 4 days without John. He comes home tonight at midnight is when his flight gets in, so he'll be home around then. Anyway, so I'm going to end this vlog even though it's only 8:30, and I'm going to go upstairs and take a bunch of cookies with me. And I'm going to paint my nails because that always makes me feel better. maybe edit a video if I have the energy. I kind of don't tonight because I've just been doing it for the last 3 days, just editing straight. And like I said, it takes like 2 hours to edit each video, and I've really just gotten sick of me. There's something about watching yourself over and over and over again that just really starts to annoy you. Like, I don't know how you guys put up with me, but I think I'm just gonna paint my nails, eat a bunch of junk food, and watch something mind-numbing and go to bed. My house is completely clean, which I know I always say that, and you guys are probably like, this girl needs to get off her whatever and stop worrying about her house, but it just makes me feel better. It just makes me feel, I guess, put together, like there's something in my life that I can control, and that's, going right. But my house is clean, the cloth diapers are being washed. I got groceries today. The kids are all getting better. This is the funny thing is John's coming home and the kids, of course, are like back to sleeping through the night and healthy. And so he's not going to experience any of what I just went through. But Ava's got school in the morning, and like I said, I have my court date. So I guess I should just be thankful that everything's all in one piece still. I mean, I might not be, but I'll get there. So I'm going to paint my nails and probably post a picture on Instagram or Facebook because I'm annoying like that. And yeah. So I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.